Good morning, students. Today we will study about the need of democracy, why we need democracy, and why it is called the best form of government. In the class, there was a discussion is going on. You can see the discussion which is given here. Everyone is talking about the benefits of the democracy, how people play their role, what they like about the democracy, why democracy they feel that is good for them. Opinions of all the class students is given here, what they said about the democracy. After listening all those arguments, the teacher said that I was delighted to see you all arguing so patiently. I don't know who is right and who is wrong. That is for you to settle. But I feel that you all wanted to speak your mind. You may have felt very bad if someone tried to stop you or someone punished you for saying what you felt. You would be able to do that in a country that is not democratic. So, is that a good argument for democracy? Because as we have seen that all the students were arguing, they were putting their ideas, they are expressing their ideas. That is the basic thing in the democracy, that everyone should get a chance to speak and to express his or her ideas. Now, what are the arguments? We can discuss about the benefits of the democracy, but first we need to understand that what are the limitations of democracy, what are the arguments that are given against democracy, so that will be able to understand the benefit of democracy easily. So if we see what are the arguments against democracy, then we can say that leaders keep changing in the democracy, that leads to instability. In democratic countries, in the democratic governments, leaders keep changing in every 5 year, in every 10 year, or in every 2 year, sometimes in every year, that leaders keep changing. So it brings instability in the government. Government always become unstable. Democracy is all about political competition and power play. There is no scope for morality. Because in the government, because in democracy, the political parties always contest for the election. That is a political competition and they want to come in power. So they can do anything for that. So there is no scope for morality. So many people have to be consulted in a democracy, so that it leads to delays. Because in a democratic government, the prime minister or the president selflessly cannot take any decision. He need to consult to the ministers and to others also. So it delays the decisions. Elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people. It leads to bad decision. Because the leaders who are elected, they are not the experts in the field. So they can take bad decisions. Democracy leads to corruption. Because the person who is in power knows that he may remain in power for next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, but not for whole life. So he may start the bad practices, and as they need to win the election, they need to spend money, and for that they go for the corrupt practices. Ordinary people don't know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. So these are the arguments which are given against the democratic system. and we can say that the government, democratic government, starts corruption, and that is, it looks that it is not a good form of government, because decision delays. Many times the government machinery misused from the political party which is in power. So what we can say is that democracy is not a magical solution for all the problems. We cannot solve all the problems for democracy in 1 day or 2 days. It has not ended poverty in our country and in other parts of the world. If we see in last more than 100 years or more than 150 years, democracy is not able to remove poverty from the world. Democracy as a form of government not only ensures that people take their own decisions, this does not guarantee that their decisions will be good. It guarantees us that people will take decision, but there is no guarantee decision will be good. People can make mistakes. Involving the people in this decision does not lead to delays in decision making. And because the people can take wrong decisions, so they need to consult a lot people, and when they go to consult a lot people for decision making, it delays the decision making. So then, because the leaders or regularly change, so many times the big decisions cannot be taken by, and the government's efficiency also affect. So all these arguments are very much true, and from that point of view it looks that democracy is not a good form of the government. But now when we talk about the arguments in favor of democracy, we'll start with the story which is given, which is about China. China faced the famine from 1958 to 61, and it was the worst recorded famine in the world history. Nearly 3 crore people died in this famine. During those days, India's economy condition was not much better than China, yet India did not have a famine to the kind of China had. We were also facing a severe problems of the food grain in the country. What people say about this famine and the condition of India, that the existence of democracy in India made the Indian government respond to food scarcity in the way that the Chinese government did not. In India, the government worked in the field of food scarcity and worked to make India a self-sufficient country in the food. But China did not respond in that way, so 3 crore people died in China. They point out that no large-scale famine has ever taken place. In India, we did not face any kind of big famine since independence. But China, they faced, and 3 crore people died there in that famine. If China too had a multi-party election, an opposition party and a press free to criticize the government, then so many people may not have died in the famine. If there might be a multi-party system and the opposition parties and free press, then there may be possibility that this much people do not die. What this example says, that democracy is considered the best form of the government, because the government is more accountable. They need to answer people, they need to answer to the opposition parties, to the press, and they cannot do anything according to their wish. They need to do whatever they do, they need to do as per the people's desire. So A democratic government is a better government because it is a more accountable form of government. Now the remaining arguments about the democracy we'll study in the next video. Thank you.